Good evening. I hope everybody enjoyed your Thanksgiving holiday. Those of you who celebrate, I hope you had a wonderful time with your family and friends, your loved ones and associates, the people that go in and out of your life. This is a message that's going to materialize between us, literally. All I heard was, you're an expression, you're an expression, you're an expression, like a divine spark, a piece of God, an expression of God, a representation of God, a representative of God, all things divine. Our card for today's message with the crystal is Ancient Wisdom Crystal. So find yourself an Ancient Wisdom Crystal and it will amplify the energies of the ancient wisdom or even activate the ancient wisdom deep inside of you so that you can use it for your good. The affirmation is, I am an expression of the powerful ancient wisdom of my soul. It guides me through life. I am talking to someone who is very, very wise. Those of you who have, it just feels like oceans, oceans of depth, oceans of wisdom, oceans and reams of knowledge and know-how. Your intuition is very strong, or as they say, the force is strong with this one. So I pre-shuffled all the cards, but since you're here now, I'm just gonna, shuffle a little more and see what happens. But I'm gonna use the map oracle deck, the enchanted map oracle deck, to kind of see where you are. Wow, that's funny. Encouragement. So in need of some encouragement. Lots of cards came out, but we don't even want to look at them because I feel like distractions or things that have been taking your attention, have, made you feel like, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? And like I said, I feel like your intuition is very strong. There's your encouragement and even your affirmation or confirmation that, you got this. These giraffes make me think about, like, with the long necks, like you can see far. They have a different perspective because they are very tall. They're a very tall animal, right? And so another message here is, you feel very tall or feel like you can see and know and do a lot, but you still are in need of that affirmation, that encouragement, like a community, like a tribe, like feeling a place to belong. I just saw an angel, probably because I saw this card right here, but it's like your guardian angel is saying, but I'm here, I'm here. So I know that I need to tell you, you have to invite the ancestors in, you have to invite the emissaries of light into your world and give them permission. It's like asking or inviting somebody into your house. You can come over and then they come and they don't just walk right in the house. Even though you're expecting them, they don't just walk right in the house. They wait for you to open the door to them. So that's what this feels like. And when you open the door to your angels, especially if you're 54 years old or 45 years old, or you were born in April or May, then just know that September as well. But just know that your guardian angels and other emissaries of light are wanting to. Mother Gaia, even, I'm feeling a very very earthy energy. You could be a Capricorn as well, but or resonate very strongly with the earth energies. Stability, groundedness, patience. So encouragement is the message today. Let's look at and see if there's anything that we missed that we need to say. I welcome all my first time listeners and viewers. Thank you for being here. I guarantee you're going to hear something that's going to give you some clarity about a situation. So the encouragement card tells us that we're being gently encouraged to step into our power and into the dream of our lives. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. So remember, we started and said that you want to make sure you're on the right path, and because distractions come, you want to it's so much happening. That's because, like a giraffe, you have a very long neck or a very far reach or a higher perspective, or you should have a higher perspective. Many of you do, but I'm just saying, I'm encouraging you that, yes, you're on the right path. It probably feels a very you probably feel a little unsure about it because you're like, did I get all of this? Because I hear somebody saying that, like, is this what? Am I really like that? Yes, you really are. So you'll get the help you need and you won't be alone in your quest. So those of you who have been through a lot of times of loss and purging, grief, sadness, feeling like very Five of Pentacles, just feeling kind of low. Things were happening that you felt like were trying to bring you down, or things did happen and it brought you down. Know that you were at this part of your journey, you are being encouraged now that you are on the right path. You are headed in the right direction, of course. And if you weren't, you are being nudged right now. Somebody say, I'm in the right direction. But you're being nudged right now into the right direction, which is believing that you will have the help you need and you won't be alone. Every step you take is supported by the wisdom, ancient wisdom. You have ancient wisdom. You are an expression of powerful ancient wisdom. You are from a powerful ancient wise counsel of light, and may you remember who you are right now. Okay? You know. The most powerful affirmation that you can make is I know. I know. And then somebody can even say the most powerful affirmation I can make is I don't know yet. Because that implies that I don't know yet, but I will. I don't have the answer at this moment, but come back and see me in a minute. You know what I mean? So this is you tapping in to that ancient wisdom for you that's going to support you in your path, and you are on the right path. Keep going, keep going. Here is your encouragement. You are receiving a nudge, okay, in the right direction. I know that's right. So with that, let's see why you've been needing this nudge in the right direction. Let me do some shifting here. Don't forget, guys, grab that ancient wisdom crystal. My website has meditations and snazzy t-shirts with, witty sayings, and you can have a session with me. All of that's on my website, TheDivineMaverick.com. I would love to work with you. It's my joy. That card came out in the pre-shuffle. It jumped out. Now it's here again. There is something. Remember, I talked about distractions. There are projects that you are tapping into some ancient wisdom. There's some very ancient downloads, some ancient downloads, that too, but downloads that come to you. Some of you are getting them in your sleep. Some of you are like literally having open visions, which is you're in your waking state, but you see like what appears to be a movie screen, a movie playing before you. We call those open visions, all right? But like a newborn baby, things that you have been doing, they've been growing your idea into a reality. So many of you have been like kind of nurturing this baby. And remember I said encouragement and the giraffe and the baby giraffe. It's like this is that project. And so Spirit wants to encourage you that you are being nudged in the right direction. If you feel like there was nothing happening in what you were doing, just know that you are being nudged in the right direction. So your actions are growing your idea into a reality. Okay. And if you think about it now, when you first started this, when you first wrote it down, or somebody said, when you scribbled it on a notepad or that piece of paper that you tore off, or used the back of a bill and kind of wrote down this idea, it's now coming to a reality because you have been taking steps. So it hasn't moved like you thought it would move, but be encouraged because that idea is being nurtured, just like a newborn baby, by you and by Spirit. So to ground yourself here, just you might want to physically create a vision board. Those of you who didn't scribble it down, if you have this, how can I say, this niggling feeling, this burning desire to move forward or to know, especially those of you who are saying, should I just do it? Should I just go with this, go in this direction? Should I just take the offer? Create a board with images and words that inspire you. Create a vision board. I know we say that all the time, like, oh, vision board, it didn't work for me. No, it does. It does. It's be it unto you as you believe. All right. So this time, do your vision board, not because I'm saying it, because Spirit is saying it, and yes, but because you actually desire to. If nothing else, write it down and keep it in your back pocket, because the power is when you put your desire and your actions together. You can want to do something all day, but if you don't do a corresponding action, then you will continue to have the same thing over and over again, which is, what feels like non-movement. But even as you're wrestling with yourself back and forth, that challenge and that conflict, right, is you actually kind of moving. You might be just right in place sitting there moving or marking time, as they say. That's why you have to be patient. That's why the first thing we always learn about any life lesson is you got to be patient. You got to be patient. Be patient with who? The circumstances to change? No. You got to be patient with yourself as the circumstances begin to change based on how you start to feel and move differently about that thing or those people. So with that being said, all of that to say, when you feel guided, if you feel guided, Spirit is saying a vision board, and your guides are saying a vision board. Create this board or keep these images and these words around you that inspire you. Because when you do that, it's like you're unlocking codes of this ancient wisdom that you already have. You have ancient wisdom, and you jog your memory, so to speak, by having things like butterflies around, or a duck, or a cow. Somebody has a cow theme in their kitchen, that kind of thing. Or you have a glitter ball in your bathroom. Those things remind you of your map of destiny, okay? So that vision board is going to do that. Again, jog your memory, unlock some codes. Maybe that's a better way to look at it. So you'll desire to do that. And as you do that, you begin to see how your idea is going to grow and be very successful. Those of you who are at that space that I was talking to with this message, those of you who have already birthed the project and you just wanted to know if the steps that you were taking were going to be successful, then the answer is yes, indeed. And those of you who are feeling like you were stagnant because you need to tap into that ancient wisdom, or even discover that you have that ancient wisdom, or at least believe that you have it, then just know that those steps that you're going to take, this project, this thing that you're going to get by way of downloads, is going to be very, very successful, okay, as you're listening to this message. Because remember, time is very fluid. We're past, we're present, and we're future all at the same time. So that's why it may not resonate now, but it may resonate in the future, all right? And as you're looking here or looking back in the past that you're now, when you hear something that you're like, oh, I already did that, or that happened to me, you can now gauge where you are now on your map of destiny. And, maybe help somebody else. Ooh, card fell. 2 cards. We're going to take them both for the same message, because this is actions, or classes and opening your heart. So with this new project, some classes will help. Learning and teaching are part of your higher calling. So you may be giving classes or going back to school. You also have to open your heart. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. So this is really a message about feeling like what you're doing is going to be successful. That's also another message, okay? Feeling like what you're going to be doing is very successful. You're being nudged in the right direction. The reason why you feel like you were at a standstill or something wasn't happening was, ask yourself an honest question. Were you pouring your heart out into your creations, or was it were there ulterior motives, like you want to sustain yourself? Or, and there's nothing wrong with that, wanting and having stability. But the thing about spirit or the kingdom of God is we have everything we need. We have everything we need, but we are not here to toil and labor. We are here to just simply make a request and then follow the leading of spirit. All right. Follow the leading. So having your heart open and not afraid that if I do this, because some of you, if you were honest with yourself right now, what you're doing or what you have been doing, you were doing it because you wanted the money, or the money was good, but it really wasn't doing anything for your heart and your mental, your emotional, your mental, your spiritual growth and healing, right? Or expansion, rather, not healing, but expansion, or maybe healing too. But a way to shift your whole reality is to open your heart and pour your heart into your creations. And that will give that life force energy a greater measure, because this is you. It's like you infusing the essence or the best of you. I'm hearing best of my love. Whoa, whoa. You got the best of my love. You got the best of my love. So your emotions, some of you have very deep emotions, and you need to pour them into your creations. Even if it's like somebody's working with clay, they're working with their hands, but whatever this is, it's like put your true self into it. Don't do it for any other reason besides the fact that you love it, okay? And again, classes may be something that is very important for you at this juncture. Now, finally, let's look at your emotions a little bit, because we got to get these visions and these images that inspire you. You're going to put them together so you can see them. So your emotions should be, it's time for you to allow other people. Remember this opening your heart card? Open your heart. Allow other people to enjoy your creative work. There's no more hiding in the shadows. There's no more feeling insecure. We're going to encourage you, right? We're encouraging you. Your guides are encouraging you. Come on out. Let us see who you are. Let us experience your emotions. Share your art with the world, okay? Be in that space that your heart is open. Anything other than that is not love, right? Anytime you feel timid or shy or pushed in or held back, that's not love. That's how fear operates, okay? That's what fear does. So, yeah, that's the first deck. Let's continue with this encouragement. Let's talk about some energy of the Divine Feminine from the Divine Feminine Oracle deck and see what energies you can flow in to even be more of the expression that you already are, of that powerful wisdom that's in your soul. You are very Mary Magdalene. Why did I know she was going to come out? The counterpart to Yeshua, those of you who believe that story, but Mary Magdalene was not the prostitute and the woman that they tried to paint her to be. She was actually very instrumental in the life and the ministry of Jesus. And, because of the way history can be, she got a different reputation. But her high level of intuition was displayed when she sold her alabaster box for the oil to anoint Jesus' feet, because her intuition told her that this will be the last time you would be able to honor your master in that way. She knew she was preparing him for something intuitively, and only a partner would do that. Only a spouse or someone that is very close to you and that the spirit has a strong spiritual connection to you and has that kind of assignment to even be obedient to know that. But like Mary, you are being guided to ask for help, stay connected to God. Stay connected to God, because you are an expression you are literally wisdom and knowledge walking. That is a very powerful comment that somebody needs to put in the comment section, or affirmation. I am knowledge and wisdom walking. I am knowledge and wisdom walking. I am knowledge and wisdom walking. Now, Mary Magdalene is the apostle to the apostles. That means she was one of the first. Apostle means a sent one who is sent. Apostles start things. They initiate things. Remember, this deck said you had a new project. Oh, wow, look at that funny. Prosperity. See, I was looking for the other cards, but prosperity, duh. Your actions are resulting in incoming abundance. And look at this, have confidence in your creations. Remember, your message said, believe in yourself, share your art with the world. That's what you need to do. Be open. We're encouraging you to let us see what you got. And so with that, every new project, you're like the apostle of that. You're the one that started it. It originates with you. All right. So she was the apostle to the apostles. She is the bridge between heaven and earth. She is fully human and fully divine. She embodies the capacity we all have to merge with the soul and receive divine guidance through a love that never ends. Now, when you get her, when your soul gives you her card, this message is, she represents the fierce, unwavering love that we all have access to within our own vulnerable hearts. It's a love that renders all things sacred, from the animals to the angels, from the poorest to the most powerful. It's a love that sees the inherent worth of all things. And it's a love that remains even through the dark times, even through death. Her love is the one that resurrects, okay? Her love is the one that resurrects. And that all comes from her open heart, as you see in the pictures. First of all, the color red is important. The color gold, the color white for purity. Red is for power, also dealing with ego issues, root chakra issues, issues of stability and security that we talked about. The egg in her hand implies a new beginning, or something that's sacred, something, a new birth, new life, something that is being protected, because an egg has a shell. And covering, it's like the lights, the orbs of lights. There's much divine activity around her in this card, as it is around you in this season. The angels are around you. her love is one that resurrects, okay? So anything, again, encouragement, anything that you put to the side, anything that you thought was not going to be prosperous, it will, okay? Her love is one that resurrects. How do you resurrect your projects? Go back to the ones you started that you love. Go back to your love. That's what I'm hearing for somebody. Go back to your first love. So the Gospel of Mary Magdalene relates that Jesus came to unite us and to demonstrate us as true human beings. An anthropos, meaning a person who was fully human, both fully human and fully divine. This is what Mary became, and it is why she was so beloved to Jesus. She didn't seek to follow him. She sought instead to become her true self. Mary Magdalene reminds us that we have the power to receive vision. Remember the vision board? From within. We are worthy of such proximity to the divine because that's the other half of what it means to be truly human. Remember, you are a sacred spark of the divine. We started the message with that. So because of Mary's close proximity with the divine, that's how she became even more human. The other half of her, that's how she understood what it means to be truly human. She reminds us that there's a bridge between heaven and earth, and you are that bridge. You are the powerful expression of wisdom. The word became flesh and dwelt among us. You are walking here on the earth. The word, what's the word? It's wisdom, it's creativity, it's power, it's sovereignty, it's prosperity, it's life, it's dark, it's everything. And you are the word, and you became flesh, right? So anyway, she reminds us that she wants us to remember that the truest church we can ever enter is in the heart. That's why you keep your heart open. And this is where our true power rests and where love never ends. So the intention of this card is to say that I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Believe that about yourself. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. You might want to put your right hand on the chest, that heart chakra, and say that I am fully human and fully divine. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. And also ponder, where has your love not reached yet? Where has your love not reached? Where has your love not reached? Now that's good. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get one more message, and then we'll be out of. Wow, can't make it up. And angels are screaming right now. They want to they want to invite them in. I'm burning Old Baby from my Conjurer series with my candles. Fire Therapy is on my website, TheDivineMaverick.com. And this one is all about just sensuality. It's even about fertility as well, interestingly, in this candle, because I also feel like one of the things your guardian angel wants to talk to you about is your impending, the giraffe motherhood. All right, encouraging you even in that area that there is still, oh baby, there's the candle of time. And this candle is conjured to, infuse that energy within you with affirmations. My candles come with study guides, baby. So it's not just a candle; it's a ministry. So if you want that, it's on my website. But here's your final message, and it's from your guardian angel, which really kind of closes this message with a cherry on top, because everything ties together, saying that you are ancient, and the other ancient ones wants to gather with you and remind you of who you are. So please contact them. So it says, trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Remember, we said distractions come, right? So we're encouraging you to keep going, encouraging you to keep believing. Focus only on love. Open your heart and do those. Pour your love out into your creations, and it will give you, it will increase the life force energy of your creation. So focus on all you truly desire and focus only on love, and it will manifest at the perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. And don't forget to invite them in. All right? All right, guys, that is awesome. Anything you want from me can be found down in the description box below, or go to my website. Also, you can join me at the Maverick Academy on Thursday nights, where I meet everyone at the round table, and we have high-level conversations about this kind of stuff right here. How do I grow without hurting somebody. You know what I mean? So very mature, very beautiful souls over there, just sharing and caring. If you want to be a part of that, patreon.com, the Maverick Academy. And there's teaching and all kinds of stuff over there, including us. So till we meet again, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Later.